Check it out. Hey, good morning. Oh, stop barking. Stop your barking. This is a friendly dog. Good morning. Yeah, he doesn't sound it right now. Come over and make friends. This is Waylon. Waylon, named after Waylon Jennings, the country star. Oh, stop that. You okay? Yeah, he's okay. I wonder if Steve has one of these. Oh, wait. I doubt it too. It's only if you're going to do this particular obscure job. Cool. You know?
Yeah, but those couplers don't last forever. And
Taking it apart.
This is a RotoFlex.
I'll do take apart.
Well,
That's usually easier. They put it back together.
bad.
Taking apart,
It's
yeah.
got cracks all over.
That's usually the fun part.
So where'd you get the spare RotoFlex?
So,
I generally go to Rimmer.
The Rimmers,
Yeah, I
yeah.
went
Here,
to
I'll show you
Rimmer.
where
They
it
had
is.
it. It was like
I saw it on the diagram.
150
It's way
something
in
like
there.
that.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not cheap. You know?
No way.
Well, very pleased to be hosting a CTR Get Your Hands Dirty event. I'm John Brock. I'm the owner of a 1972 Triumph GT6. It's a 6-cylinder engine. It's sort of a fastback version of the Spitfire. And these cars have an unusual design feature. It's called a RotoFlex coupling on the rear axles. It's like a constant velocity joint. And they're made of rubber, so they tend to wear out after 50-some years. So mine are cracking. So the folks in the club are graciously helping to replace them. Well, the other project is to add a spin-on oil filter and also an oil cooler, and that mounts in front of the engine, and then some hoses run to the oil cooler in the front of the engine. These GT6s have a 2-liter 6-cylinder engine, but their radiator is pretty small for that, so they tend to run hot. Especially, this is not merry old England, this is hot and steamy Virginia, and these cars were more designed for the Cotswolds, I think.
Yeah. You want to start on the RotoFlex then?
Yeah, let's do it. So this one goes back together, and the other one comes apart. I mean, maybe we get some folks going on the back, and then see who wants to work on the front.
Okay. I don't think I am not familiar with RotoFlex at all. I don't have them in any of my cars. So.
Sure, yeah.
Nobody does but these.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very rare.
Cutter pin out.
A couple other things to try. Put it in hot water.
Okay, what do you think?
If you put that in hot water, you have a whole lot more flex. Leave it up a little bit. It'll soften it up.
or we can try to press that off. I don't know if that presses off.
It looks like one piece.
That's how you don't lose parts.
Especially, I'm the poor guy. Poor John's got to put it back together, right? All right, so I think the brakes are disconnected. I think the next thing they say is
Have you
take
ever gone
the
up online on the
the
GT6
shock off.
site and see,
So.
It does. I mean, one possibility is to squeeze it with like a clamp. You see? Otherwise, you have to press this off.
Can't press that off, can you?
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be handy.
Careful to be able to keep things in a garage.
As part of a group of restaurants that are they have like the Killarney House up in Davidson's and all that.
So we could put it like this.
oh, you want to hold it?
Yeah, I just want to hold this. 'Cause it's kind of hard to hold both of them.
The crab houses.
I'm not pushing it.
Here we go. All right. Yeah, we're making it. I think we're making it happen. It seemed impossible, didn't it?
It popped off.
Yeah, that's not good. Let me just check this out. You can always put a hose clamp in there if you have to. Yeah, if you can get that back on there, that'd be good. Or we can just put it on and then put it back on.
I'm cutting that off.
Yeah, let's put it all the way on. There we go.
Son of a gun.
So now, if we can get that back on there, it'd be good.
Is that? Let me ask you a dumb question. It looks like it's in position.
Speaking of Italians.
Oh, there's a beautiful.
What do you mean?
Well, he's afraid the bolt holes won't line up.
That's why you don't take this thing off
Right.
until you.
Well, no, but it's slipped off.
Oh, it's nice and clean down there.
Okay.
You see how that's?
Who's got the alpha?
So we're putting it on our axle.
That's a.
You see these bolts that go through?
Bolts that hold the things
Okay, so we do.
Here's another two.
All right, let me see what's next here. So the brakes off, stampers off.
What's that you're trying to disconnect there?
This is the
Hey, John.
lower wishbone
Other
bolts.
John had a question for you.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I just want to make sure your sequence because I'm just not familiar with this. So the bar's taking the tension off the spring, and it, as far as I can tell from the instructions, it wants me to take this lower wishbone bolts off. There's no right. I just want to make sure I'm not going to be surprised with tension. Right. You should just when I knock it out, it'll just fall.
I'd be a little careful, but we should be.
Yeah, right. I'll stand by.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like under it to, be able to jump back or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
It should be just hanging there.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
So you got the hydraulic line off.
The hydraulic line's off. The emergency brake line's off.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, good. I like how you did that. I actually took the hydraulic, that brass fitting off as well.
Well, the next thing I need.
On the
Just
back
'cause
here.
Yeah, if you don't mind taking that off. 'Cause
No,
I
I
was
will,
worried it would get bent.
These are different sized bolts.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm fine with everything.
Oh no.
I don't know which one goes.
Yeah,
So wait.
Another thing?
So
Oh,
at
the
least
longer ones are gonna go on this, because
Where do you
that's.
take it
Oh.
Boy,
I don't wanna cross thread it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It starts.
Enjoy the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, had that.
Trying to get a throw on it. That's the trick. So Matt, what he wanted to do is to loosen these bolts on the Rotoflex before we take it apart because they're so tight. I think it is easier to in place to remove the mounting bolts for the Rotoflex, but they're on there really tight. Wow.
Well, it was cracked,
So you're just backing them up a couple flaps?
Yeah, I'm just getting it sort of loose and then you can keep track. Tell me how more I got to go.
How many have you done?
I don't know.
I think 3.
I think I lost track.
Jumps right out. It starts and then it jumps out.
You mind if I give that a try?
Yeah.
Thanks. Let me give it a shot.
Okay.
There. Let me just see how this seems to go.
I mean, the second one goes in all right. The third one, that's the killer.
Yeah, no, I got you. Let me get this here. Alrighty.
Okay. That band is probably pretty important for getting those bolts lined up right.
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, it slipped off a little bit.
Oh, okay, you pulled the tension off the new one.
Bits and pieces.
Okay.
Good.
This one?
Yeah.
Nothing went twang.
Now the trailing arm, or what?
Yeah, I would think so. That was. Let's see what it says here. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm following instructions from the guy.
Do it all myself. So I was under the car, in the car. And that was my one.
Can we squeeze it?
They're not tightened down yet, but that's good enough for now.
Some things I bought for the
well, the threads were good at the beginning,
Yeah.
which is what was the door as well.
We built the drivetrain and then dropped it.
Alright, so here are some extensions.
You put in
You gotta get these 4 nuts off of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The unsprung wall of this system is
got on 70 now. There is 4.
Have a swing spring? Why did I not need that thing? Swing spring.
I'm not getting a click on these. I'm nervous when I use.
You want to try a different one?
Let me just tighten them all up.
Yeah, okay. Let me get you a different one.
I mean, that's 70. That doesn't seem right to me.
Well, I think we did that. So let's try this other one. And you had it with this.
You had the Spitfire.
This thing sometimes doesn't
1985.
read right.
And I bought it.
I got it right at 70.
Went over and talked to the wife of the couple that owned it.
Let's go around.
Getting close.
Real close.
Over nicely on there now.
Does that just have to be lifted over the frame?
No, it's the one.
Oh, the bolts are loose.
Just it should be loose now.
You should be.
Hang on, Art. Hang on. Let me rotate this guy.
I'm just going to place it on Matt's back so it doesn't get dirty.
You want to kind of
Think what we did.
take a moment here, because now we're
Everybody's on their knees so we can pray now that it's off.
No. I mean, if I put the other one back in, I want to know if I need to torque.
No,
the
those are
Rotflex
torqued.
while it's in place, or
No.
did you already do it?
We did it.
Okay, gotcha.
The one we haven't done is this one out here.
yeah, we're gonna wait.
We're gonna.
So this the hub
Yeah.
needs to rotate to my wrist would be
Yep.
this axle
Yep.
here. So this wishbone's in place, so it's just gotta go like this. It's gotta pivot here, and that's what's gonna bring us back to the.
If you want a scissors jack, I can get you that.
No, it's not doing anything. So we need to somehow push it against the shaft.
No,
I mean,
well,
this is
if
a
I-
pivot point, but you're pushing against the shaft.
I think the pivot point is stuck.
I
like
see what
this.
you're saying.
Yeah, you're right.
If so, my theory's not
Unless
quite
there was-
correct
unless there was-
because
Unless there are splines. that
yeah,
you
you're
push
right
in on.
because it's not spline and it's flush against.
You can't get that on there?
You got a pivot point here, but then you got a hard solid shaft right here.
The only flex is the RotoFlex.
Okay. I just think it might be helpful if we loosen this up, just so we can move this around a little bit.
You said 5/8?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think, okay, so what I want to do is get a C-clamp or something like that. Or maybe
that's what I was
that
thinking.
you know, that big...
I don't think so.
Okay, this side is too low. That
came
side
up-
may not.
Now let's get some
well,
left side started.
you know, you're going to look it through there. Oh,
Give it a
yeah.
tap. We're home.
Okay, now we got to do the other side, so I'm
Yeah.
not stripping these. Here we go.
Good job.
Well done.
So you wanted to make sure it cleared for ground clearance, right? So he's drilled holes on the frame brackets here to
It's not that expensive.
mount it.
And the thing is that there are many more uses than those as you understand.
So it made that noise, it moved a little bit. Well, I got a little... I got...
Huh.
Big deal.
Well, and the other thing I dearly like about that part of the county is there's trees.
Huh.
We're way off.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't get to that. You can get to the front. Oh my god. This one only uses take that one out until I start.
It was no big deal, so.
This one's a bear.
Christmas, so they put some
Nice, nice.
nutcracker. Black and white. My wife and I saw that. Both our hearts. That was both sides.
It may have to come off. See if I can get the. It's just that there's other bolts in the way. It'll make it that installation that much more difficult.
You can't have that touch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go down 1.
Well, that's the only thing you can do.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. It's
Okay.
just that. It's just. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this one and place.
Well, let's get it in.
Oh, that's it. Oh, you got it to help you. Okay, my turn.
Okay. You get it?
I think I got it. I think. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
So we just went whole down lower.
Well, this is exactly what I
Okay,
was
all right,
intending.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, good.
I tried to mark them with a white pen because at first I was going to go one hole higher,
Yeah.
but I went through the same process.
Okay, good.
Okay, we're good. Come on out, wash your hands. We're replacing the RotoFlex. So we're going to take the bolts out and then put the new RotoFlex in and then put the bolts back in. But that's going to require some maneuvering to get it all out.
Did he put what?
Yeah, so I'm thinking if this, I mean, if it starts banging around, I could always. And I'm carrying a spare. Back down here.
If I'm in a position where I cannot do that, I actually
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
It ain't happening.
Once you get the yeah.
I got this one. Let's take it. There we go. Yeah, typical Triumph up.
Words. All right, so I do have to compress this. You know, I kind of think at this point we should try it without the clamp because it's just like a matter of kind of.
Remember we did this also.
Oh yeah, and that was good. Oh yeah.
You almost lost the
I
band.
know, but we didn't, did we? We didn't. No matter what kind of Triumph you have, you just impress my wife. Did it?
Really, I have to admit,
put it
it's
up like
not
that.
nearly the project that you
Okay, I'll hold it right
see.
there.
I'm on well for them to bring their farrier.
Lunch is in about 10 minutes.
The nose
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Two more.
Good.
No, I think you got it all.
around. Wait. I feel a little burr right there. And I thought maybe.
Right here.
Okay, that's a shim, right? That should
Want me to put it right now on?
Yeah.
from him.
That way it's in place, you don't have to worry about it. Grab your side. I'll grab mine. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so
You know, I looked at the
Beans, coleslaw. I could have
You're
sworn
gonna be on the
there was
webpage,
something
right?
else. Maybe that was it.
Was
that it?
Come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
All right, everybody. Chow's ready. And she's just sitting there going, I want one.
No. I'm looking at it going, I don't want to have to do this to my car. I'm hoping my car doesn't need that for years.
What? The work or just having us reset it?
Oh.
This treatment.
Okay.
What do you think? Because of course,
That's the way this is. You know, I think I just run some lug nuts on there with some washers.
It's not going to stick by.
Well, I think one thing we accomplished was some camaraderie, you know, and I certainly met some folks in the club that I had not met before, which was great fun. Made a lot of headway, basically almost completed on the right side, replaced the RotoFlex, and now we are working on putting the other side together. So that's a lot to be accomplished. Also mounted the oil cooler, thought about how to mount the rest of it, you know, came up with some good thinking, so it's going to help me. I saw an example over here, somebody else had one on their car. So yeah, I think we made a lot of progress.
What was nice today is a lot of people pitched in.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of hands.
Right. Well,
which was nice. We had different projects going, different sides of the car was
yeah.
nice.
Well, that was kind of something I kind of was a goal because I've been to some other events, and sometimes there's one thing to do, and only 3 people
Right.
or so can do that. So then, you know, oftentimes
Yep.
other folks can't get as involved. So I thought, well, it's more complicated, but to have sort of several operations going on at once,
Yep.
you know. I don't know.
And you got a chance to see the oil cooler installation.
Yeah, and exactly, because that's very helpful to me as I think about this. The way you did it is pretty similar. to
It's
what-
the only way
Yeah.
you can go. That's almost like.
Yeah. Freaking heavy.
These bolts go from the inside out, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring this over here. Okay. The nuts on this side. Otherwise, it sticks out too far on this side and it scratches.
Okay, so the
this
bolt
way.
goes this way.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. So you got. Okay. Great. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna put this through
You gotta get
here.
it through.
Okay, like I said, I can't
Wait a
see.
second.
You need to wiggle it in though.
Okay. You want me to rotate this for you?
No, I'm doing this. Push it in, Jim.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got
Okay.
it? Is that good? Yeah, it's stuck. How's that?
Oh, there you go.
How's that? There you go.
Okay, where's the nut?
Go ahead. A little further. Go ahead. A little further. Okay, we're gonna leave it right there. All right, it's clear.
I mean, when the guy.
All right.
I'm gonna try to get this one going.
You got to help with the on here?
It used to be loud, seriously, loud and everything was considered beyond the.
Okay. Let me just see if I'll get over there.
So I'm not sure which way it
I'm
goes.
gonna look. Okay.
And I'm thinking you probably want to have a washer on this side. Okay. All right.
Right, as you lower that, it gives you more flexibility.
All
to
right.
it. That should be good.
Oh, yes. Okay, and then we got a washer.
You want this one on too?
Yeah, I think so. I think that little joint is apart. There we go. Okay, got that out of the way. So now we're at the right height on this one. I mean, it is super close.
Now we gotta, I don't wanna scoop these threads, so we have to do the same thing.
Okay. Great.
All right, you can take that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You had a big one?
Oh my God.
She went back after 30
Oh, here's that doggone light. You got your hands dirty.
Yep. Just make sure you
Yeah, so
tighten everything up.
Oh, yeah.
and so
And, you know, the front hopefully probably has some way, so I can finish that up. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much. Y'all want the distance?
Very few of the Chinese service.
Yeah, no, I guess you have. You want to give me this?
Yeah. Times that I was in Vietnam was,
Oh, you've been to Vietnam?
yeah, but not
Yeah, you know what, it was
Just
just
in-
dripping on your arm.
very limited locations.
As a,
Might have been the other
I was in the Air Force.
oh, you're
Yeah.
okay. After the war?
Just rub it in, I'm sure it's regulated. You know, hydraulic fluid can't hurt you.
Wow.
So we didn't go very far.
All right.
Oh.
The body of this car's really nice.